What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about draft prospect Derick Hall. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support. Continuing to share out my content on all the social media platforms. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about draft prospect Derick Hall. Derick Hall did play his college ball at the University of Auburn. He is an outside linebacker, goes about 6'3", 250 pounds. And I definitely think the Falcons could target Derick Hall in this upcoming draft. If the Falcons decide to double dip in this draft and take a defensive lineman in the first and second round, I definitely think that Derick Hall will possibly be available. I wouldn't take Derick Hall with the 8th pick because I believe that that's too high to draft a Derick Hall. But if the Falcons decide to take a defensive lineman or a pass rusher or edge rusher in the second round, I definitely think that Derick Hall could be a guy they may want to draft. If the Falcons decide to trade back out of that 8th pick into the later first round, I definitely think that Derick Hall could also be a guy that they could target. But Derick Hall, as I mentioned, is a very athletic edge rusher. He was Auburn's best edge rusher the last 2 seasons. As I mentioned, he does have a quick first step. That's possibly his best attribute is his athleticism and his speed. He was the captain for the last 2 seasons for the Auburn defense, and he was our best playmaker on the defensive side of the ball. So I definitely think he could add some value to our Atlanta Falcons defense because of his versatility. He's a guy that's very versatile, had about 11.5 tackles for loss, about 8 sacks last season, and 60 total tackles. So he's a guy that not only you can use on the defensive line, whether he's playing with his hand in the dirt, whether he's up in a 2-point stance on the edge of opposing offensive lines. He's one of those guys that's very good at setting the edge. He's very good at being relentless and flowing sideline to sideline. And I definitely think that the Falcons should definitely consider taking Derick Hall. He's a great leader, and that's the reason why he was one of the guys on that Auburn defense that had that C on his chest, because he was one of those guys that was a great leader in the locker room, a guy that really is cerebral and understands the game very well. And I definitely think that with this Falcons defense, because we play a hybrid style of defense where we're multi-front as far as 4-3, 3-4, I really could see the Falcons taking a guy like Derick Hall because he can play multiple positions because of his athleticism. But the main thing that I noticed when I watched him at Auburn, and also when I look back at his tape and his highlights and things of that nature, was his closing speed. He closes in on his on opponents really fast. When he's getting after the quarterback, he closes the gap really fast because he's a really fast athlete. He was a multi athlete. When he played in high school, he played basketball, he ran track, he was a sprinter. So he's a guy that's really athletic, really fast, and a really fit athlete. And I definitely think that the Falcons could possibly take him. He puts me in the mind of like a Isaiah Simmons that played at Clemson that now plays for the Cardinals, because he's a guy that you can use all over the field, kind of like that chess piece or a Swiss Army knife type player. But I definitely think he could be like a poor man's Will Anderson that played at Alabama. Both of those guys are like hybrid edges. And I definitely think Derick Hall, because he's a guy that's relentless, a guy that you can use to spy on the quarterback, a guy you can use that can drop into the flats in certain situations when you're trying to confuse opposing quarterbacks. That's something that he did very well at Auburn. And I definitely think that he could add some value to this Atlanta Falcons defense. So you guys let me know what you think about Derick Hall. I definitely think you should check out his highlights, check out some tape on him, and tell me what you guys think. But I definitely think he could be a player the Falcons could go after in the second round of this upcoming draft. But with that being said, this been your boy Jew. I'll holler at you guys in the next video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.